Hey, what's happening everyone? I'm Sir James coming at you guys with another video, and I hope you guys are doing well. I feel like it's been a little bit of time since I've seen you guys here on YouTube due to the lack of uploads, which we'll go over that in just a few minutes, as we have the most important thing to go over first, which is to thank you guys. Now, do you know I'm not great with speeches, so I'll try to keep it as simplified as possible and kind of make it up as I go. For those of you who don't know, is that my channel recently reached a huge milestone that means a lot to me in a huge way, and that my YouTube channel has finally reached 100,000 subscribers. Now, I know in today's age, 100,000 doesn't seem all that, big compared to a lot of the other creators out there who have like millions of subscribers and things like that. But for me, it's a huge deal because when I created my YouTube channel, I never, looked at this saying like, okay, I want this to be my job or I want to reach 1 million. For me, YouTube has always been, and still to this very day, primarily a hobby. It's a hobby that I enjoy, and it helps me deal with the depression, among other things. And it's something that I could be able to share things with you guys, like in the earlier days of doing the video game content, and to the thing that helped blew up my channel even more, which was doing starting off with the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge content through the custom lightsabers and through the different challenges that I had to face along the way and sacrifices that I had to do in order to keep the channel going, especially during a bad time that we're still facing today around the world. But the fact that 100,000 of you decided to click that subscribe button and to support me in one way or another, or just come here on the channel and view a video every once in a while, truly means a lot. If I was able to reward each and every one of you with a custom lightsaber, I would be more than happy to do so. But unfortunately, that's just not the type of budget that I have. And I do truly thank you guys a lot. It really means a lot for me. Now, do I think one day I'll reach 1 million? Who knows? If I do, that would be surprising, but I've always just had 100K in my mind, and I've reached it. But, I want to do something extra special, but before we get to that, just want to kind of quickly just update you guys really quick. There was supposed to be a lightsaber review that I was supposed to have about a week ago, which was this one, the Satil's lightsaber from Corbanth. But unfortunately, the other end of the help, the day that I started to film, just upped and stopped working. Now, I did contact Corbanth because this is where the help I got came from. And right now, the other end is with Corbanth at this very moment. Currently getting fixed, so hopefully I'll have that back sooner or later. That way I can go ahead and get this review out to you guys. Because as of right now, can't do the review without the other end, as it's primarily a double-bladed saber. Just thought I'd let you guys know. Also, for those of you who've been missing out on the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge content review that I started in the beginning, then it kind of changed around the middle due to, again, the events around the world, is I'm starting that back up this October, which is just around the corner. It's about time now that I have my new Magic Key Pass, annual pass in this case for Disneyland. It's about time that I go and check out any of the newer products or stuff that I still have yet to review that I want to get my hands on and to be able to share with you guys as well. And that's pretty much it as far as the update. Now, of course, probably some of the reasons why you're primarily here, which will probably be a handful of you and others, or whatever the excuse is that I had promised you guys when I reached this goal, I was going to be giving away a custom lightsaber. And some of you guys might want to know, what exactly am I giving away? And keep in mind, I'm not giving away a low tier one, a middle tier. To me, this is more of a higher tier. It's a saber that means a lot to me, and it's actually my most favorite lightsaber in my collection. So, can you guess what it is? Well, let's reveal it. I am giving away my very own precious help Starkiller's lightsaber. In fact, let me give you guys a closer look here. So this is a Corbanth V1 model that has been through a lot, and it's got its very own story that holds very dear to me. This thing has been weathered and upgraded along the way. We have the metal chassis here we have Profi, NeoPixel, and everything. We have the removable battery set up down here. And even though this is not quite accurate to the game, but this does have the D-ring option, as I was always a fan of the D-ring method when it comes to lightsabers over cover tech wheels. That's just personal choice. Now, some of you might want to know why exactly am I choosing this one, seeing as this one means a lot to me. Well, because it means a lot to me, that makes this giveaway extra special, because now one of you has a chance to win this. Now, it's not just going to be the hilt, keep in mind. This is going to include the hilt, the battery, charger. I'm also including a, well, never used NeoPixel blade. If you guys recall the blades that I got with the Corbanth lightsaber from the double-bladed one, I mentioned it was a little bit too long for me to use for double-bladed sabers. So one of those blades, I think it was 34 inches or 36. It was one of those two areas. That's going to be included with this hilt as well. Now, as for lightsaber fonts, obviously I can't just give away a bunch of random lightsaber fonts that I paid for, because obviously that's a no-no as far as the saber community goes. So what I'll be doing is that we'll probably go about it two different ways. For one, if you are someone who makes lightsaber fonts for the lightsaber community, and if you would like to donate any of your fonts to this giveaway lightsaber, please feel free to contact me. If not, then the other option is that I'll go and buy a few fonts myself to be part of this particular package just for you, and I'll help you configure this hilt for you, so that way before I send it to you, it's going to be all set up, so by the time you receive it, it's already good to go, and you don't have to worry about programming anything. You can just go ahead and plug a blade right in and enjoy it. And of course, who doesn't want to enjoy something that awesome? And this will also include the gesture controls, like the twist on and off, along with swing on. So you might be wondering, how exactly do you enter to win this? Now, last time I did a giveaway, someone was trying to pretend to be the winner to claim someone else's prize. So I looked to see what the best method would be, and I think I found one. And that is, when you answer my question, which I will go over that in just a moment, you are going to be including either your Twitter handle ID and or your Instagram ID, as those are exclusive to your account. It's a lot easier to go this way, so that way no one can't try to pretend to be you, because I'll know that they're false while you're the true person. So here's how to enter. Step number one is to be a subscriber. If you like, I'm not forcing anyone to. If you want to click the subscribe button, if you haven't done so, then please go ahead. Second, completely optional, is to like the video. And third is to answer a simple question. And at the end of the question, you need to make sure that you include your Twitter handle ID and or Instagram handle ID as well. If anything gets marked as spam, I'll be sure to I'll be sure to filter those out, so that way it's viewable, so that way when we get to the point where a random winner is drawn, you will be included in that drawing. So the question that I have for you is a pretty simple one, actually, is what makes you like Star Wars? Like, what exactly is it about Star Wars that makes you love it? Is it the lightsabers? Is it the characters, the story, the environments? What exactly is it about the Star Wars franchise that has your personal interest that really got you hooked into this? It doesn't have to be a crazy fanboy thing or anything like that. It could be something simple, something minor, but just something that gets you really excited about the Star Wars universe. Let me know. I would like to kind of read about, what gets you all excited about it. But yeah, once again, subscribe, optional. Like the video is completely optional. what gets you super excited about Star Wars, and be sure to include your Twitter and or Instagram handle at the very end of your question, so that way when I do contact the winners, I'll be sure to get the correct person, and that way I don't have to worry about anyone pretending to be you. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys once again, and I think this will probably go on for, let's see, about a week. I think that's fair. So we'll let this go on for one whole week. So a week from now, that is when I will call upon the winner using one of the random generator pickers or whatever options are available online. Until then, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And if you don't mind me, I'm going to go sit back and relax and start watching some Star Wars Visions. Definitely not a paid promo. Until then, see you guys on the next video upload.